Are you looking for betting data you can trust today? Come along with us at Probably. We track data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world to find you the best bets today and every day across every sport, across every league. Of course, this does not include the videos that we normally be doing on Friday and yesterday because I've been dealing with a child home from snow days and then the sickness. And also, my wife out of town in Miami this weekend. So I've been Mr. Dad crushing it over there. But now we're hopping back to the world of sports betting to give you guys some good takes today here on YouTube. And of course, if you're new around here, please hit that like button. Please subscribe as we give you guys the top 10 free bets today. According to Probably data, Anthony Davis under 44.5 PRAs and Lakers versus Clippers has a 51.3% probability to win. And that probability does come from those winningest sports books around the world that we reference. Best available bet is at plus 105 odds. And that gives us about a 5.2 probably score on Anthony Davis under 44.5 PRAs. Got a couple Brogdon bets that I had to skim past because Malcolm Brogdon on the thumbnail is not going to make you click. Anthony Davis on a thumbnail, maybe you do click. Malcolm Brogdon, though, under 27.5 PRAs. He has been a gigantic ball hog when he's getting meaningful court time, but hopefully enough bodies back in that Blazers rotation that he won't get there. Brogdon under 27.5 PRAs, 55.1% probability to win. Best bets at minus 113 odds, and that gives that bet a 3.9 probably score. Of course, the probably score is a basic expected value calculation, a basic ROI calculation. Saying if this bet were played infinitely, that's how much money this bet would win you, then it would lose you. And that's what a mathematically profitable betting process looks like, whether it be our data, which is the best in business. We've done some more back testing and actually had a meeting with another site out there and talked candidly about our various ROIs and win rates, and Probably is better. So I will say that. Obviously not going to name names there. All these products out there doing a great job, but if you really want to get in and getting good data for cheap, Probably data is the thing that's going to do it for you. Other bets we can look at here, Paul George under 3.5 made threes. I have to admit the mathematically profitable Paul George bets have not been hitting at the rate that I would like to see. This one is a 51% probability on Paul George under 3.5 made threes and plus 100 odds. What do we always say here? If you're getting basically a 50-50 bet at plus 100 odds or better, that's like not paying vig on the bet. So Paul George under 3.5 made threes, 51% probability at plus 100 odds gives about a 3 probably score. So a good bet to take here. And basically anytime you do see a bet that has a credible probability around 50-50, if you're getting plus 100, plus 105, plus 110, you should pretty much always take those bets because that's like the sportsbook either not charging you vig or paying you 5-10% vig, maybe even more. Other bets here, Trailblazers plus 16.5. This one's got a high probability. Not the greatest EV, but we'll take it here. I mean, the Blazers are not good. The Thunder are very good this year, but Blazers plus 16.5 is a pretty juicy line. 60.9% probability win, negative 145 odds at a 2.8 probably score. Trailblazers plus 16.5 for the Brave out there. We're going to hit our top 10 bets here. So let's get a few more in. Got to get 6 more in. I'm counting in my head as we go as best I can. Nikola Jokic under 8.5 assists, 47.7% probability. We're getting plus 114 odds, and that gives the bet a 2.1 probably score. Nikola Jokic under 8.5 assists. Of course, he's a triple-double machine. Pacers do play with a good amount of pace and also not a lot of defense. So definitely a risk for this one, but we always talk about it here. The star unders tend to be a thing that people really be afraid to take, and those star unders tend to be ones that tend to be hitting at a higher rate. Did I say 10 enough times? That one, but that's what betting is. We all know there's no such thing as a lock, even though we want you guys to win. It's all about tendencies. It's all about probabilities. That's what we do here, probably. Anthony Davis under 4.5 assists. We already took the under on his PRAs, so it does make sense to take the under on assists. Of course, you run the risk then of doubling your losses, but you also run the possibility of doubling your wins. That's what we're trying to hit here. Anthony Davis under 4.5 assists is a 57.7% probability to win. The best bet's at minus 130 odds, and that gives the bet a 2.2 probably score for Anthony Davis under 4.5 assists. Another under on assists. Why not? James Harden under 8.5 assists, a 43.6% probability to win, plus 135 odds. Give the bet a 2.4 probably score on James Harden under 8.5 assists. So 2 unders on assists. Let's go for 3. Why not? I don't know why these are batched together like this. Could be randomness. Could be something in the API that's putting them together. I don't know why, but we're going to hit another under on assists. Josh Giddey over. Actually, no, this is an over. Never mind. Over 4.5 assists. So good. So we're getting, or at least we're getting into 1 over on this one. Over 4.5 assists, a 46% probability to win, plus 125 odds. Give the bet a 3.5 probably score. Of course, this bet updated at 9:04 a.m. I'm recording this as of 9:08 a.m. So this one is hot off the presses, which I guess is why there actually is a good line on an over here. But Josh Giddey assisting people like he's assisting the young women of high schools around the country is what our Guy Josh, is that the kind of joke you're looking for in your betting video? If so, hit that subscribe button down below. Brandon Ingram over 1.5 made threes, a 50% probability. This one, 49.5% if you want to be accurate down to the decimal point, but plus 110 odds. So we're basically getting a 50-50 bet plus 110 odds. That is like the sports paying you 10% vig because you place a $100 bet, you win 110 on this one, despite it being a coin toss. So that is a bet you should take every time, 10 times out of 10. 3.95 probably scoring Brandon Ingram over 1.5 made threes. So a strong bet to take here. Brandon Ingram over 1.5 made threes plus 110 odds. I think we're pretty close to 10 now. I've lost count. Jamal Murray under 7.5. Okay, now we're back to the unders and assists. Jamal Murray under 7.5 assists, 49.9% probability to win. So basically 50% again. ESPN bet has it as plus 110 odds. And of course, we don't care about the ESPN bet part. We care about the plus 110 odds. That's what makes us a winning bet. Plus 110 odds give the bet a 4.8 probably score on Jamal Murray under 7.5 assists. And again, another strong bet to hit here. I think we got to get one more here. Austin Reeves. Again, this one doesn't correlate with the Anthony Davis one, where if Anthony Davis is hitting an under on his PRAs, it makes it more likely that LeBron, that Reeves, that anybody else in that rotation, if Russell were going, all these guys would be more likely to hit their overs because we're playing a bet that says AD makes his under. But doesn't really matter for the sake of a full card, but I do try to be mindful of that in my portfolios of bets. Austin Reeves under 16.5 points, 52.6% probability to win. The best bet's at minus 106 odds, and that gives us bet a 2.2 probably score. Austin Reeves under 16.5 points. See if we can find one more here because I think we're at 10, but yeah, I'm never sure. I mean, it's hard to, again, counting to 10, very difficult thing to do while also talking and clicking things. Isaiah Hartenstein under 10.5 PRAs, 54.9% probability. Hartenstein banged up lately. Obviously, we do know he has a lot of permanent upside. We'll take the Hartenstein under 22.5 PRAs, 54.9% probability to win. Best bet's at minus 115 odds, and that gives us about a 2.7 probability score for Hartenstein under 22.5 PRAs. So there we go, minus 115 odds on that one again. So, of course, there's a lot of bets here you can get. Probably we had our highest traffic day ever on Friday, though I think that might have been partially from a competitor site checking some of our data out. That's unfortunately the way it goes in this business, but still the biggest traffic day ever. So we're continuing to make people money here. Of course, some of our earliest signups have won over 5x, 6x the yearly fees that it costs here, of course, for probably.com. And you can get in there for yourself under $10 a month for your first month. But using that promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe, save 50%. You can also get all of our live in-game data for under $25 a month. And live in-game marks are the most inefficient ones out there. If you pick those off during prime time, even throughout the course of a day, watching tennis, watching soccer, whatever the case may be, you're going to win a lot of money playing those live markets. So check it out for yourself at probably.com/subscribe. And again, use that promo code FIRST to save 50% on any of those bets or any of those any of the deals that we have there for all of our bet data. I'm getting back in the content game after a weekend with a child. He did not get a lot of good bets in with the child this weekend. But appreciate all you guys being here. Hit that like button and subscribe before you go. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow with more best bets. So the wife's back. The snow is gone-ish, or at least, functional. So we're going to be back in the grind here on Probably. Appreciate all you guys being with me. Appreciate you sticking with me here, as unfortunately, I hate missing content days as a true content coal mine person, but I do want to make sure we're giving you guys the best takes. And frankly, it wasn't going to happen with a 2-year-old sitting next to me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for more best bets. Enjoy your days. And of course, good luck. Bye.